I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company, I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me. Let's struggle together then. Let's be a team.
Feel like they're absolutely fucking drowning financially. As a single 29-year-old woman, I have 3 jobs. And I'm still fucking struggling. And I'm just getting myself farther and farther into credit card debt because I don't have enough after the first of the month to avoid using it. It just isn't working. Full-time job. Not doing it. Got a second job. It's barely doing it. The third job. Hit or miss. If I even get paid on time. I feel like I'm drowning and I don't know what to do. I don't know if any industry is doing well right now. I used to be a server. I used to have all this cash every night whenever I would work, walk out with cash. And I don't have that anymore. And I don't even know if they're doing okay right now. Like, I have seriously considered quitting my full-time good job to go back to serving. Because at least I can just like use my personality and try to get more money than minimum wage or what an entry-level job pays people nowadays. It's fucking sick. Tried to call my mom. She didn't answer. Snapchat my friends about this because I just needed a vent, but I just feel like I'm drowning. It's like, okay, do I just find a boyfriend so I can split everything with him? Like, sorry, like, I'm too stubborn and I just want what I want, and I just can't do that or be that way. So yeah, friends, I might say no to your weddings. I might say, and I have said no to bachelorette parties, and I just can't. I just fucking can't. But is it anyone else? Or am I just a dumb bitch with money? Because I used to not be. My credit used to be fucking phenomenal. Credit card bill, paid it all off every single time. It's not like that. It can't be like that anymore. Oh my god, this is so long. And do I know it's fucked up? I know it's fucked up. Okay. Alright. Feels a little bit better. Feels a little bit better already, I'm not gonna lie. Just want to know if anyone else is like me right now, or if I'm just like the dumb bitch. Damn. Fuck.
What's up out there, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this cold Tuesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, as we can see, we got some people lamenting over the conditions of making a living. You know, they're not doing so well all over there in Canada. It's the same way it is in so-called America. Okay, I think Trump wants to change it. I think he wants to make Canada America too. They close enough. It'd be all right with me. But yeah, be as it is, people are very, upset about their financial conditions. My advice be to these particular people that are like that, especially the last two people that we just watched. Take the same advice that you've given, so-called black people. Hang on in there, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? Because this thing that y'all are crying about, look, this has been a reality for us for the longest now. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But now, to switch gears here, we're going to talk about RedNote, which is a Chinese social media company. And in light of TikTok, going dark, being took out for less than 24 hours, RedNote moved in and recruited influencers to promote the app amid the TikTok ban's, uncertainty. And while that happened, Americans found out some things that's just not sitting well with them. As our American government has always told us, China was this communistic country that treated their citizens terribly. And these people are barely surviving and eating bats and rats and stuff like that. Now, I know some people, I already seen something, about how they eat, where that stuff comes, you know what I mean? But it's not because they just had to do it. They did it, I guess, for taste, for what they want, what they like to eat. But turns out, no. China is doing better than Americans. And they look at Americans as basically broke and wearing Versace. Some shit like that, they say it. You know what I mean? Basically, write America's off as a joke. This is what they think about Americans, just because the food over there is so much cheaper, which we're going to go into. But before we do, we're going to listen to a couple people, telling the whole deal about RedNote and what they learned, on RedNote, and how they found these things out about the wool that is now starting to come off the Americans' eyes because of what they found out in China through RedNote. So without further ado, check this out.
Now we know why America didn't want us to see what was going on in China. And if you don't know, head on over to Xiaohongshu and check out those grocery hauls. RedNote. Go to RedNote and check out their grocery hauls. And if that's not a slap in the face for you, look at how much they spend on healthcare. Look at how much they spend on rent. We looking like a big joke in America. And if you want to get technical, somebody that just started using RedNote from America asked one of the Chinese people to tell them a joke. And you know what they said? Americans think that they're free, and we're really not. That hurt on every type of level they can hurt on. Are you serious? It makes sense now why they want to ban apps. Why they don't want us knowing certain things. Look how these people are living over there, and then look at us. And not saying that that place is better than over here, because I wouldn't say so. But what I'm saying is, look how we have to go so hard over here. Minimum wage is how much? $7.25. Who can live on minimum wage in the United States? I'll wait. We don't own no land in the United States. Shit, we don't own anything in the United States. Scrolling through, seen another video. This guy said he is spending $80 a month for rent. 80 United States dollars a month for rent. Oh, man. Yeah, this shit is way bigger than a TikTok ban. Way bigger. America, you got some explaining to do.
The government has been lying to us about China for decades. Now that we've all gotten on RedNote and we can see the lifestyle that all of the Chinese people have, a lot of us Americans are fucking pissed. The price of going out to eat, the price of groceries, public transportation. And the people on RedNote are so fucking flabbergasted that we have to work 2 jobs just to keep our roof over our head. US government, you fucked up big time, which is not a surprise because you do it constantly. Even if TikTok gets banned, I've seen enough. I have been woken up. I grew up fed propaganda that China is evil and that they treat their citizens like shit. I mean, I was raised by MAGA. It's the main reason why I feel so radicalized. American culture, American society is toxic, gross, poisonous. They poison our food. They jack the prices up of everything. We don't get health care. We don't get good public transportation, even though we're all on the same fucking continent. We destroy the planet for money, power, and control. Our government is funky as fuck on the left and on the right. Don't get it twisted. This is a class war, and I will not be giving this fight up. We deserve sovereignty and real freedom.
So you see, RedNote has exposed some things. What that brother was saying, like, you know, right there, and what that woman was just talking about, China ain't doing so bad. It's us over here in America. You see what I'm saying? And look, it's no good. You know, what are we to do now? You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going to try to go and move to China or anywhere else to try to make a decent living. It seems like China is basically has the economy the way it was back in the 50s here in America, where you can just go buy a loaf of bread for a couple of cents or something like that. You know what I mean? But see, where greed rules, you know, things like expenses is going to continue to go up. You know, the Most High's word says something about, and I'm paraphrasing, that it's going to take like a day's wages for a loaf of bread. So that tells you right there what it is, you know. But what I want us to do now is check out this food haul over in China, and it's basically this guy going through, you know, the grocery store, pointing out the prices and what have you. So check this out.
Into this very regular looking grocery store here in China to check out some prices. They don't have any Doritos over here, but I found the next closest thing that reminds me of back home. Lay's. Small bag, 5.9 yuan, 83 cents for a bag of Lay's. They don't really do their eggs like a dozen like we do back home. They sell it 30 at a time. $2.15. Look, if you ain't got double ply toilet paper at your house, I'm not coming over. This right here, 12 rows of toilet paper. 12 rows, double ply, strong stuff. $3.45. 25.8 yuan. Your breath be stinking, messing up your game. Look at this. Big jar of Crest, $2.35, 16.9 yuan. Look how big this thing is. I can't even fit it in my camera. I'm gonna zoom out. This is what always gets Americans back home, man. Sprite is somehow more expensive than Coca-Cola. 1 can of Coca-Cola, 45 cents. 1 can of Sprite, 47 cents. And if you want something bigger, Look at this. This old big old bottle of Coca-Cola. 51 cents.
So you see there, food is a lot cheaper, than it is over here in America. Now, when I seen, some of those prices, the price tags, I was like, that's not much difference. I seen 15, what I thought to be dollars and cents, 80 cents. It was actually yen, and yen is a lot less than that. Yen turned out to be like $15, like $3 or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I would love to be able to, pay a lot lower prices, you know what I'm saying, here for everything that we consume. But being that we are ran by, a government that is so greedy and selfish and don't give a damn about nobody else, well then this is the reality that we are living in, and so I'm with the brother who said no wonder they want to cancel these apps, these China apps, because they want to keep us in the dark about a lot of things. They just do, because when people find out things about how they're being treated by the powers that be, it doesn't play out well, and it's going to bring on more animosity, and chaos and everything else. Eventually, the thing that happened back in last January 6th or whatever, whenever that was, well, with Trump and everything about 4 years ago, it's going to be a hell of a whole lot worse eventually. Just because of things like this that RedNote has exposed about how they are doing in their country versus how Americans are doing in theirs, in ours. That's just what it is, So, all I can say is hang on in there. Do the best you can. Don't try and live beyond your means, because if you do, you're going to crash. That's just what it is. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular video right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.